starts very similar to yours. Okay. Imagine you're standing in a paint store ready to choose the perfect color for your new space. You've always loved yellow, bright, warm, and uplifting. But as you reach for the yellow swatches, someone nearby says, "Oh, yellow, that's so outdated." Another person chimes in, "Blue is trending." And someone else says, "Green is calming, you should pick that." Overwhelmed by all the options, you leave with samples of everything except yellow. Maybe you even paint your walls blue or green, but every time you walk into that room, something feels off. It's because you didn't follow your own desire. And that small disconnect, it's what so many of us feel when we make choices based on shoulds instead of what is truly right for us. Hi, I'm Nani, a mom of two amazing kids. I'm an MBA, an author, and a human design guide. I help people uncover their strengths, get clear on who they are, and figure out where they want to go. Using human design along with other powerful tools, I help people understand their unique energy so they can show up authentically and create success that actually feels good. And the problem I want to talk about today is why we struggle with clarity. We're taught to look outside ourselves for answers, to compare, to fit in, to follow trends. And somewhere along the way, we stop trusting our inner guidance. Before I understood my human design, I was the same, always checking with friends and family and the internet before making decisions. I didn't realize that my body already knew the answer. As a mom and a working mom, I let myself be pulled in a million directions, trying to do it all, trying to be the best for my kids. I thought that meant saying yes to everything and ended up being involved in way too many things. I was also climbing the corporate ladder, pushing myself harder and harder to meet everyone's expectations. It was too much. I burned out completely. And what most of us do is look outward. We try to learn more, achieve more, acquire more skills. But the truth is, what we really need to do is to turn inward, to activate what's already in us. The problem isn't that we don't know enough, it's that we don't trust what we already know. And according to a Harvard Business School professor, Gerard Zaltman, 95% of our decision making is unconscious. So most of our choices are shaped by beliefs, societal expectations, and old conditioning that we don't even notice. It's like carrying this invisible backpack filled with other people's opinions and pressures. No wonder we feel heavy, stuck, and uncertain. So how do we move from indecision to clarity, sometimes in just 30 seconds? Well, here's my three simple three-step process. Step 1, pause and acknowledge. When you face a decision, stop and take a breath. Ask yourself, am I choosing this because it feels right for me or because it's what I think I should do? That single moment of awareness is powerful. Step 2 is to tune into your body's wisdom. Your body already knows the truth. So think about your options, but then feel them. One might feel open and expansive, like a deep exhale, and another might feel tight and heavy, like a weight on your chest. Your body holds wisdom that your mind can't always access. And number 3, choose courage over conditioning. Deciding from your inner truth takes courage. But ask yourself, what's scarier, choosing the path that aligns with you or living in a room painted in someone else's colors? We make thousands of micro decisions every day, and they all shape the life that we wake up to. So ask yourself, do I want to live by what's truly right for me or by what others think is right? The next time you're faced with a choice, don't overcomplicate it. Stop searching for more strategies, more advice, or more opinions. Just pause, tune in, and trust yourself because everything you need to know is already inside you. And these days, it feels like everyone is reeling from something: fear, uncertainty, exhaustion, or just an overall sense of unease. And the world keeps telling us that if we just do more or push harder, we'll fix it. But the truth is, what most of us really need is a little help with our well-being, a moment of pause, a reset for our mindset so we can handle what's swirling around us. That's why I started using positive prime sessions every morning. In just 3 minutes to pause, breathe, and shift my focus. And I can tell you from experience, it works. Even when life feels chaotic, those few minutes help me realign. It's become my dependable daily reset, like a micro retreat for my mind, a moment of calm that lingers throughout the day. I believe in it so much that I created my own positive prime session called Activate Your Purpose. It's designed to help you clear away the noise and conditioning that keeps you on autopilot, doing all those things that you think you should instead of what truly lights you up. Trusting my own gut has shown me how much energy we waste when we ignore it. When we act on what truly feels right, life feels more aligned, purposeful, and light. Because when you stop spending energy on what isn't yours, you free up energy for what is. All we really want is that moment of okayness to stay with us, that feeling of relief. And that's what a positive prime session can do for you. The way the tool is designed with all the positive psychology infused, watching just one 3-minute session can last the whole day. So maybe it's time to stop asking which color everyone else likes and paint your room your yellow. Thank you.
I love it.
I realized I was talking fast,
That's
but I
fine.
couldn't help myself.
So there's a reason that you reached out to me. We think
Okay.
exactly the same way. There's no doubt about that. I love it. And the flow of your talk is, I like how it starts. I like how it ends. I like how you weave in positive prime in there. I like how you have brought in your own experience of what happened to you as an example for people to track with you. That was really clear. What I would recommend is to be very conscious of your breath, how you're breathing. There
Yeah.
was sometimes that you were running out of breath.
Yeah.
And when we speak with, this is what I've learned, and it's changed everything for me energetically, as well as the way I'm presenting information. So it's our jaw that's tight.
Okay.
And when we keep
Yeah.
our teeth really close together, that the information doesn't have room or air to extend out to land. Okay, so I'd recommend just opening your mouth a little bit more
Okay.
when you speak. And like you said, speak a little bit slower. I would choose, I'm just going to tell you what my voice coach told me.
Yeah.
I would choose one phrase, one hook to introduce in the beginning and plant that seed through a minimum of 2 to 3 other times and end with that. Because people remember the phrase that pays. So it, of course, has to do with that self-awareness, that presence, that observation into the moment, right? So whatever you decide, that's what I'd recommend. And I love how calm you are. I love your grounded energy. So we're going to be on a stage. What do you see as the physical expression of how you're going to present yourself? That's what I'm curious about too. Because that's what I've been thinking, what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do with my hands.
Yeah.
What
That is one, I think like when I say, like I've learned like if you're at like 1, 2, 3, I do sometimes talk with my hands too much. So I do need to figure out how
I think that you can talk with your hands. So I have always been a fast talker my whole life. And now, since I've been slowing down, energetically, it doesn't use up as much of the battery. So yeah, just maybe go through it when you go through it by yourself, and just think about, some things that you can do with your hands, because, like, I love your three-step process. Number one, you choose the other hand. Number one,
yeah. Okay.
Pause.
Yeah.
And maybe pause in the talk, and close your eyes and take a breath.
Yeah.
And, take them on the experience of doing it, I think would be incredible.
Yeah. Okay.
Do what you, right?
Yeah.
So, but the whole language problem is clarity. And I love your little analogies, inner guidance, body is the answer, and pushing, looking outward. I use the word truth all the time. Wait till you see what I'm going to say. It's just about duplicate to you, which is no surprise to me, because that's the way the universe works. So what my voice coach has me do, this is crazy, but this is what he has me do. So you put your hand underneath your chin, and it's like a rhythm. So you breathe, and it's about breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Okay. So it's breathing in. So you move your jaw up and down. This takes, but it gets you out of your head. So it's about 3 paces for moving your jaw, but it relaxes your jaw. I think for you, your teeth here, right? So if you can so he also says posture is huge, right? So is just to, when you're doing this, once you finish that, imagine your head going in a circle, and your jaw and your larynx all dropping into your diaphragm. So it's like lengthening the back of your neck, and you're open. See how open we are is how open our audience is. So they get to connect with us when we are open to receive them. And that's here, and with our body. I think it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely great.
Thank you for all your help and all your thoughtful comments. I
Well,
have one question. It's about, I did get like a statistic from a specific person, but I'm a little afraid because I'm in perimenopause that I might
Is it
forget
the
his name.
95% one?
Yeah.
So what I'd suggest you to do is go into ChatGPT or perplexity.ai, that's the one I use all the time, and just ask them in regards to specific statistics that are facts about indecision to clarity. If you could throw in a couple, you're just making happy those people that are in their head, who need that absolute proof in that fact.
Yeah. I don't know exactly where I could weave it in, but there was like a study that came out like a month ago that said 41% of people second guess their decisions every single day.
Wow.
I might put that in somewhere.
Oh, that would be great.
Okay. But do you think I need to say his name, or could I say a Harvard Business School professor and not say his name?
Fine.
Okay.
I think that's fine.
Because I think I might forget it. Like, I think I'll remember it easier if if people knew.
And let me tell you something else. No matter how much you practice, no matter how much you memorize, the talk will be different than what you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
My experience.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna get notepad so I can take.
Awesome.